Hi folks, JD with ICOtec Game Calls, and today I'd like to introduce you to the ICOtec Night Stalker. The Night Stalker comes preloaded with 240 sounds, a 10 watt mega speaker on it for ample amount of volume. The handle, when you grab a hold of it, you've got a hold of something there. It's also got the bulb on the end of it for easy carrying. And if you ever wanted to hang the call up onto, say, a tree limb or fence wire, you can do so without it falling off. The Night Stalker comes with a durable 360-degree rotating antenna. It also comes with a threaded insert for if you'd like to mount the call to a tripod. It also has extended legs on the front to point the speaker into the air to get that volume up and out over your vegetation. On the side of the Night Stalker, you have an external speaker port. You have a sync port for after you do any programming to the collar, sync up your remote. You have the decoy port if you'd like to add an attached AD400 decoy to the collar. You have that option. It has two internal storage compartments, drive 1 and drive 2. The new GCX remote, as you can see, has a large font display for easy reading. Also has a timer in the bottom corner, volume level indicator, and a battery level indicator. It also has a P1 and P2 display, which are your play 1 and your play 2 buttons. So when you select a sound, such as invitational howl on play 1, it'll display it in a green mode. Choose a second sound to play on play 2, it'll display it in a green mode. Now, if you would like to pause those sounds, simply pause play 1. It'll turn the display to red, indicating that the sound is paused. Once you unpause the sound to play again, it'll highlight it back to green, letting you know that that sound is now playing. If you choose to pause both at the same time, both your indicators are going to be red. Now I'd like to discuss the favorite banks. You got two favorites, 1 and 2. Each favorites bank holds up to 10 sounds. So what I like to do is I'll go through, me personally, and I find the 10 coyote vocals that I want to put in that favorites bank. Highlight the sound that you want to put into your favorites. There I'm going to select Nova Howls. I'm going to press and hold, and I want that in my 1 bank. Press and hold the button, and it's going to put it into my favorites bank. If I want to remove that sound, press and hold while it's in the favorites, and it'll remove it. Press it again to get back to my call list. I'm going to go ahead and put that sound back into my bank. I'm going to back out, and I'm going to select a prey distress sound. Let's go ahead and select ICO Young Jack. I'm going to place that into my favorite 2 bank. Press and hold. Transfers it into that bank. Now that we've got our favorites 1 and favorites 2 bank, with a couple sounds in it, let's go through and run some of these sounds in a calling situation, basically. So, me personally, I'll set up my favorites 2 with prey distresses. And as you can see, I got a couple in there. I'm going to go down. I'm going to select Spaz Rabbit. And I'm going to press play. And get the caller started playing Spaz Rabbit. Now, I'm also going to back out of that. Pressing favorites 2 goes back to my call list. I'm going to highlight my favorites 1. And this time of year, we are in early fall. Calling is starting to take off, so I like to throw in some coyote vocals playing at the same time with my prey distresses. We've got a female coyote yipping. I'll go ahead and play that. Back out to my call list. I got P1 and 2, both are green, showing both sounds are playing. So you got a rabbit squalling, coyote yipping. Adds a little bit of realism to that stand. So you want to pause that coyote yipping. Press your coyote yip will turn red, indicating that it is now paused. Your play 2 with the rabbit distress is still playing. And I'll mix that in and out. I'll release it, start playing it again, adds that little bit of realism to your set. Say you want to change your coyote vocal, pause it, go back in, select the other vocal, press play, back out. Now it's switched to Ico Food Squabble. You hear several coyotes basically squabbling over a piece of food. In this case, it's a dying rabbit. So that's as close as we could get to hand calling on a stand. I'll go ahead and stop them both. That was our whole intention. You know, is as close as you can get to hand calling, adding as much realism to the stand as we could possibly make. You know, basically at your fingertips through the use of this remote control. For more information on ICOtec products, please visit our website at ICOtec.com.